support pillars are, first of all, we've got to make sure that the training and match environment is safe, and we're prepared for any eventuality. So part of our coach professional development sessions are that coaches recognise and trained in recognising concussions, which is, are prevalent nowadays, especially in soccer and American football and more contact sports. So our coaches get trained in CPR, they get trained on concussion testing, they get trained on goalpost safety, and making sure that the players are supported and can train and play in a nice, healthy, safe environment, and that's important to us. The second piece is supporting their own individual aspirations as a player. A few years ago I wanted to start supporting them a little bit more with their collegiate aspirations, so we were one of the first clubs nationwide to have a college placement director. And that college placement director is not there just for the individual player that may go and play in a Division 1 school. The college placement director is there to help any player, regardless of whether they're going on to play in soccer in college, to transition into college and help them doing that, and help the family understand a little bit more from the athletic side of things, of some of the pitfalls and some of the positives of being a student athlete in college, be it on the club team or be it actually on the soccer team. We also run various events to support our players. We run a 24-hour marathon where the money goes straight to benefit individual families and players who don't have the financial means to be able to play soccer. And we have a policy at Lonestar that any player can play, and we will get that player to play, and financial means is not going to be a barrier to that player and the family. And our staff and our members and our players work together in the 24-hour marathon, and each year they raise around $150,000, which goes directly to help other players and families who are maybe not in the position to pay for them to play or pay for them to travel. And so we have that piece as well. And then our coaching staff are full-time. The majority of our select coaching staff, we have over 64 full-time coaches, and the benefit of that is that parents can reach out to those staff members during the day. They can phone them up, and somebody's going to answer the phone call. They can send an email about any concerns that they have or any support that they want from a family, from the coach regarding their own individual player, and we can go and meet with parents throughout the day, because that's really the only time that we have together to meet, because they're on the field in the evening. So having so many full-time staff, it really helps develop a relationship or a partnership between the family and the coach. And there's many instances, if you actually look at the coaching staff, I think we have 15 or 20 more ex-Lone Star players or alumni who are now working within the club, so they understand the fabric of the club, they understand the core values that we have as a club, they understand what we're trying to achieve, because they've actually done it. They've played for Lone Star, they've gone off to college, they've played college, they've got a degree, they're smart, they're innovative, they're creative, we have a genuine love for soccer, and so they can back and support the players that are going to go on and try and do that. And so having so many alumni has really helped, because they understand who we are and where we came from. And so that's important. And then we've started a WPSL team for our college alumni on the girls' side, and we hopefully want to start something on the boys' side where our alumni can come back, play in the summer, and all our young members can go and watch them play and see what it is to be a collegiate player. And our alumni are so giving with their time and then the way they approach our young players. It's really nice to see. So they're supporting our young members as they come through the club. And our board of directors, they're all volunteer positions. They spend a lot of time helping to try and develop the club. We have our customer survey which happens every year, and we get, I think there was over 2,000 people who contribute to the member survey, and we look at the member survey as something we take seriously, and we try and adjust and make sure that we are supporting our membership in the areas that they feel is important to them, be it training, the amount of time you have to spend in a vehicle for training, the amount of time you're training, how do we do our rain out processes, everything, and it all comes up in the member survey, which is great, and we sit down as a staff and look at that and say, okay, let's change this to do this, or maybe we can't do that this year, but maybe we can do it next year. So we have lots of support pillars, I hope, that help our members. Just lately I've received a request for a player who's going potentially to one of the military academies, so they ask for references from our coaching staff, and we write references to help them go on and achieve the next part of their life, be it in college or when they're graduating college and they're going for jobs, because we spent a lot of time with that player and family. We know them well, so we're in a good place to give a good reference to any of our players who are leaving college and going into the workplace for the first time. So it's an exciting time, and Lonestar's a community club. It belongs to the community. It belongs to the kids. It doesn't belong to coaching staff or board members. It belongs to the kids. It's a kids club.